Hey fellow gamers, welcome to another pickup video. I actually tried to do this video a little while ago and it didn't work. But I've actually found a couple of pretty cool items, though nothing is actually quite as groundbreaking as some of those last videos that I showed you. But so let's take a look here. The most recent thing I got, it wasn't anything special, but I stopped at a garage sale in the neighborhood and a guy had a couple of leftover games and he said most of it had sold. But I ended up getting this. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for the PS1. It doesn't have a manual. The disc is a little scratched up, but he wanted $1 for it, but he didn't have change for a 10. So all I had was 65 cents in change. So I got it for 65 cents, which is pretty cool. And I thought it was like a $2 game, but it's going for like $8 on eBay, so I was pretty happy. And then for another $5 altogether, he gave me some accessories. He ended up giving this is a Game Boy Advance link cable, a Sega Genesis RF switch, a Model 2, which you can always use these. These are always handy to have or to sell or to include with the system. The coolest accessory I got, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's a PlayStation mouse, and I really haven't seen one of these in actually a really long time. So it seems to be going for about $10 online, at about a value. And I got all three of these for $5, so that's pretty cool actually. So I was out going to Goodwill the other day and found some really random things. I found a Namco. This is a Namco plug and play, and this was a $1.99 at Goodwill, and really nice shape, really responsive stick. So I'm probably just going to resell those. But this is kind of a really weird thing I found in it's the only thing like this I found there. But it was $2.99. This is actually a TRS-80 Deluxe joystick. I have a few of these, but not that many, and I actually kind of am fond of the TRS-80. Most people don't like it, but I really enjoy this. And this was $2.99, and it's boxed. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm really happy I got a chance to pick that up. In a previous video, I told you I picked up Total Annihilation Kingdoms. And when I get a little bit of glare here, as you can see, it was complete other than the fact it was missing the disc, and I ended up just getting into a big lot of PC games. But I was like, whatever. It was $1. But then at Goodwill later on, for 49 cents, I find a sealed copy of the CD to put in there. So I have a $1.50 into my copy of Total Annihilation Kingdoms. I'm going to try to adjust this light a little bit here to get a little less glare. But another garage sale I went to was kind of a dump. They ended up having a Wii. They wanted $35 for it. All I had was a nunchuck, no other hookup accessories. And I actually told them I'd give them $10 for it. They're like, fine, give me $10. And I ended up passing because it was so dirty. Everything they had was really crusty and gross, and they said their kids get really bored. And she wanted $2 a piece on the games, and they had 25 games there. They're all last generation, Xbox, PS2, and Cube. And they had a few other random, stupid stuff there. But I picked out the best 5, and I told her I'd give her $1 a piece because they're so scratched. They're scratched up. They are going to need to be resurfaced. I got Spyro Hero's Tale for GameCube, $1. I've got Donkey Konga GameCube, complete, $1. I got Spyro, Victor's Rage, Greatest Hits, disc only, for PS1, $1. This is Spyro, I believe, Year of the Dragon, PS1, Greatest Hits, $1. Disc only, of course. The best one I got, in very good condition, other than the disc will need a resurfacing, the case is excellent, it is complete. I got Kirby's Air Ride for the Cube, for $1. And it's complete. And once I get the disc resurfaced, it'll be in excellent condition, and I'll probably sell it for $20. So I was excited. Let's see what else I have here. I picked up, this is actually a fairly amusing find, but I run an eBay store. It's a total nightmare, but this kind of actually made my day. I was at a garage sale. There's actually a customer I did work for. I work for Roto-Rooter. I actually worked at his house, and I met him and said hi to him. He remembered me. It was pretty cool. He had a whole box of this. This is shipping tape. And as you can see, if I put my hand on it, It's about a 10 or 12 inch wide roll, and I think the box had 6 of these. $2, the whole box. All that tape. No more. It's kind of a pain to use, but no more spending $1 or $2 or $3 on a little tiny roll that's used up in one round. So that was pretty cool. Really, it was pretty cool. I also found a really nice faucet for our bathroom sink in a garage sale for $5. No complaint. Another little oddball, a couple of things I find. You know, anybody who knows me knows I really like Star Wars books. I have not read these yet, actually, surprisingly, but these are reprints. They're classic Star Wars. I don't remember what I paid for these. Probably less than $1 each. Han Solo and the Lost Legacy. And Han Solo's Revenge. I actually do want to read these pretty soon. I'm actually finishing up reading Vision of the Future right now, and I'm actually really liking that book, despite it being a little bit slow. If you know me, I love my Christian music, and I ended up finding like 25, 30 CDs at Goodwill, and I knew I couldn't buy everything, but I picked out most of the 80s stuff. A few of them aren't. Rex Carroll, the Rex Carroll Sessions, $1.99. It's blues. White Heart, it's Freedom album. Very cool 80s stuff. I love 80s music. That's like hard rock, kind of hard pop rock. Adina Dahl, Into My Soul, which is another it's a really great band, a really great album, a Swedish band actually. Excellent music. John Elefante, Corridors. This is another fantastic album. I just listened to it and hadn't heard all the songs and loved it. This is I Don't Care. This is their eponymous. If I can get the glare off of it. Self-titled. I Don't Care is a great hard arena rock band. And I'm actually saving the best until last. You guys will actually probably really appreciate this. I actually have quite a few friends looking around for games for me. I've gotten a few decent hits over the years. I've been tipped off to, you know, I get in Tekken and Donkey Kong Country's boxed. You know, I've gotten some. I got Dragon Warrior swords, the Dragon Quest swords the other day. My one friend Ray called me up. He's got found a bunch of games at Goodwill. He called me while I was sitting at Starbucks at lunch from work. He said, "Yeah, they're $2 a piece. Do you want any of these?" He starts reading them off. I thought I needed this one. I don't. Shadowgate. I have it, but probably just resell that one. I didn't have this one. Tombs and Treasures. $2. And the thing that really made my day, and I was really surprised to hear him say this, and it's not going to blow your mind, but it's a pretty nice find. It made my day. I was excited. Donkey Kong Jr. Math. And I did not have this. And you know, this is about $35, $40 on eBay just for the cart. And I have Donkey Kong Jr. Math now. So, not a bad week overall, although I think that's about everything I've gotten. I did pick up Lego Batman for the Wii. And it's not in the greatest of shape, but it's complete. The case is real good. The disc is pretty beat up, but I am going to get it resurfaced. And if you give me just a minute, I might have a couple more games here. Little oddball things I've been able to find. A copy of Normality for the PC. It's actually, the main character is voiced by Corey Feldman. So that ought to be a pretty interesting game to try out. Dracula Resurrection. This is a graphic adventure game that I do want to give a try. It's supposed to be very good, and they were saying that it's probably the last good graphic adventure to come out in the early 2000s, you know, after Grim Fandango did. And there's that Lego Batman. I believe I got it for like $2 or $2 or $3. So, you know, I really can't complain about the stuff I find. I have not had any totally groundbreaking finds this week, but I might have some good stuff coming up. A friend of my cousin's, who's come over and hang out with me before, works at a thrift shop, and I ran into him there, and he was telling me, "Do you want a few old computers?" And he said at his house, from when he was a kid, there's an old computer with Windows 3.1 still on it, some other computer with a Windows 9X system. And he said he's going to just give them to me. So that's pretty cool. And then when I was at work, riding out on a sewer, a customer had a whole bunch of Super Nintendo games laying around. And I told her, once you get your basement cleaned up and find the rest of them, call me. And I would be interested in buying those. And she said, yeah, if you're interested in them, I probably have a whole box of them somewhere if I can remember right. And you're welcome to buy them because nobody plays them. So I have a couple of really good leads. I just haven't had any responses to them yet. So you never know, I may have some great posts for the next week. Anyways, keep gaming, keep collecting, keep finding great stuff. Till next time.